Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Diana Francis, and I'm the chairperson for today's ceremony. Your Excellency, Sir S.W. Tapley Seaton, GCMG, CVO, QC, JP, LLD, Governor General of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, Dr. the Right Honorable Timothy Harris, Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, His Lordship, Justice Armin Moise, Honorable Vincent Byron, Attorney General and Minister of Justice and Legal Affairs, and Mrs. Byron, Honorable Ms. Wendy Phipps, Minister of International Trade, et al., Honorable John L. Powell, Minister of Education, et al., Honorable Lindsey Grant, Minister of Tourism, et al., Senior Magistrate, Mr. Renel Benjamin, Magistrate, the Honors Karen Hill Hector, Ms. Donna Harris, Commissioner of Police, Mr. Hilroy Brandy, Commander of the Defense Force, Mr. Comrie, Permanent Secretaries, Ms. Josephine Malolo, Law Commissioner, other senior government personnel, retired Judge, Ms. Pauletta Lance, Ms. Greta Foreman, Mr. Gat Wilkin, President of St. Kitts and Nevis Bar Association, Ms. Asha Moncrief, Librarian, Mr. Bertil O'Dane, Contractor, Ms. Denaro Ballet, Retired Librarian, and Ms. Byron, Isabel Byron. Good afternoon. Nationals in the diaspora, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today's activity is a significant milestone for the Ministry of Justice and Legal Affairs and the Attorney General Chambers in the development of our country and for the administration of justice in the Federation. Despite the global economic downturn, we as a people have been able to build out infrastructure and improve in the services offered to citizens and residents of this land of ours. This opening ceremony is one that has been long anticipated by the Ministry of Justice and Legal Affairs, and especially the Honorable Attorney General, who was adamant that the ceremony will take place today, despite the various challenges that arose during the period leading up to this activity. The construction of the building began in early 2019 and was completed in 2021. The layout of the building is as follows. Ground floor, a third magistrate court for District A. This will allow for better scheduling and efficiency in matters before the court. It will also provide for in-camera hearings for juvenile matters and family court. 2 different units will be allocated in the top floor, namely the Mediation Center and Law Library. Court-connected mediation is part of the procedures for the High Court and will provide an avenue for arriving at mutually agreeable resolutions of disputes. This helps to preserve, maintain relationships within our communities and families without the need of a judge to determine the outcome of the case. It is also very cost-effective. With a designated space for mediation, it is envisioned that intercessions will be heard on a more regular basis and allow for access to justice in a timely manner. The Law Library is the first specialized library in the Federation. The government, the Attorney General Chambers, and the Ministry of Justice and Legal Affairs are proud of this investment and achievement. The library will give practitioners, students, litigants in person, and the general public access to journals, documented court decisions, and specialized books. Search engines dedicated to the legal profession will also be available to conduct online research. We wish to thank Mr. Bertil Ordain of Ordain and Associates for a job well done. At the end of this ceremony, you will have the opportunity to tour the building, and I am certain you will appreciate the artistry of the edifice. Without the help and input of these persons, this beautiful and purposeful building would not have been a reality at this particular time. And for this, we would express sincere thanks to the Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Timothy Harris, Financial Secretary, Mrs. Hilary Hazel, and her team at the Ministry of Finance, Permanent Secretary, Ms. Elwita Simpson-Brown, Director of Public Sector Investment Program, Ms. Laverne Creeley, and the team that oversaw the affairs of this project. We also wish to say thank you to Acting Director of Public Works, Mr. George Gilbert, and his able-bodied staff, especially Ms. Jolene Davis, Project Manager, and Mr. Brian Dillon Sergio. Professor Velma Newton and staff of Impact Justice must also be thanked for the donation of books for the law library. I must also thank Ms. Delia Wilson and Mr. Andrew Weeks and all other members of staff of the Ministry of Justice and Legal Affairs and the Attorney General's Chambers for their support and assistance in making today a reality. To all our invited guests, those in person and those viewing via the various online platforms, I welcome you to today's proceeding and thank you for taking the time to be part of this momentous occasion. A wonderful welcome to one and all.